Welcome to Mishna study Masechet Pesachim, Perek Tet, Mishnah Aleph. Over here in this Mishnah, we're going to discuss Pesach Sheni. Now, before we jump into it, we know Pesach Sheni from Parashat Ba'alotecha, when the people came up to Moshe, they challenged Moshe, and they said, look, some of us are tameh, right? We're impure, we can't bring the first Pesach, what do we do? And God's response was, right, the bit of Bnei Yisrael, speak to Bnei Yisrael, saying, Ish ye tameh, if a person is either tameh, or tameh la nefesh, or, right, or bederech rechoka. One of those two. He was either tameh or far away, right? Then you can make up the Korban Pesach on Pesach Sheni, right? On the 14th of, right, not Nisan, but the 14th of Iyar. Okay, that's when the makeup date is. But but a person who was tahor or he wasn't on a far away and he didn't bring the Pesach, right? The punishment is karet, right? It's actually one of two mitzvot aseh in the Torah that are liable for karet, right? That are punishable with the karet. All the others are lo ta'aseh, right? There's only positive commandment, the other one being brit milah. So who is obligated in Pesach Sheni? So Misha Yatameh or Bederech Rechoka, right? From the Pesukim, right? Lo Asat Rishon, Yaset Sheni. If he didn't do for the first Pesach, he does the second Pesach, right? Pesach Sheni. Shagag o Ne'enas, right? So he wasn't far away, he wasn't Tameh, but he forgot, he made a mistake, right? Or Ne'enas, right? Something happened out of his control, and he couldn't bring the Korban Pesach. Lo Asat Rishon, Yaset Sheni. Also, if he didn't do the first one, he brings the second one. Right, so it seems to be the same. Now, imken lama ne'emar tameh o b'derech rechoka. Right, if that's the case, why does this pasuk say these two conditions, tameh and derech rechoka? It doesn't say the others. She'elu peturim min ha'ikaret ve'elu hayavim behikaret. Right, since these, right, meaning a person's tameh or far away, they're patur from karet, and the others are hayavim karet. Right, which is very odd. Right, we're saying that the others, the person was shogeg by mistake, or he was out of his control, he would be hayav karet. What does that mean? So the way Rambam explains it is that we're talking about over here, when would he be hayav in karet? If he didn't bring the first, and he also missed the second. That's one, if someone missed them, right? He missed the first because he was shogeg or or anus, he was out of his control, and he didn't bring the second one, then he would be hayav karet. But the person who missed the first Korban Pesach because he was tameh or far away, even if he misses the second Pesach, Pesach Sheni, he's still not going to be hayav in karet. He'll still be patur from karet. Why? Because the karet only applied to the first Pesach, and that first Pesach he was totally patur because, as the pasuk said, he was far away. Right? That's what Rambam says. That's Shon Torah. Right, he was already patur from Pesach Rishon, which with the karet was said by specifically Pesach Rishon, and he was pushed off to Pesach Sheni, where there's no mention of karet. Right, so therefore, a person who missed Pesach Rishon because he was tameh or far away, even if he missed Pesach Sheni, he would not be hayav in karet. Interesting Mishnah. Rambam differs from the Perush Rashi over here in this Mishnah, which is interesting. And yeah.